What's up, guys? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jenny Love, and today I am going to show you guys something super exciting. I've been pumping it up for the last couple of days, guys. Today I'm actually going to show you the inside of my new Linden Log home after I had just furnished and decorated it. It took me like 2 days to do that, guys. I wanted to make sure that this home was absolutely perfect for you guys to show you the full potential and which these log homes have for furnishing and decorating and things like that. And let me just say, I am absolutely in love with my log home. I would have to say that I love my log home more than any other Linden home that I have gotten. I recently abandoned my Victorian home, which was a little tough because I really liked that home too, but to be honest, I was kind of starting to get a little bored with it. So a few days ago, I abandoned my Victorian home and I got a log home on the first try, and I was so happy to see that I got an awesome spot on the first try. I literally don't really have much neighbors. Like, I have a neighbor on one side of me, as you guys can see over here. We have this house over here, but then I don't have any neighbors on this side, guys. It's all like a big hill. It's like private. I don't know. It's roomy. It's spacey. I love it. And when I first got my log home, it was like turned so that the large windows were like facing the road. So of course I had to turn the home to face, the landscape so that when I'm looking out the windows, I don't see, the road and other people's houses. So I thought that was really cool. And for those of you who don't know how to turn your whole house, or if you didn't even know that you could do that, you just click on your mailbox and there's an option to turn the whole house. I think it's either number 5 or 6 on the menu that comes up when you click the mailbox, but yeah, you can actually turn your house, which I had no idea you could do that until I got the log homes. Unless it's a new feature that came with the log homes. I don't know, guys, but I'm super excited to show you guys my new log home. So stick around, don't go anywhere, and we'll take a peek inside in just a minute. So of course we're going to start with the outside of the house, and I did not do a whole lot with the outside of this house as the yard is not, it's a good sized yard, but it's not really, it doesn't have a whole lot of potential to put things in the yard, I guess. I would think that maybe over here in this corner, maybe like a fire pit, with some seating and stuff like that. But even the backyard, again, there is a yard, but it's not really a yard per se. So it is a good sized lot, but I can't really think of anything to utilize this yard for, which I will eventually. So I'll think of something. But right now I only have a few things out here. Of course I had to put my security system in because we got some psychos who try to break into your house. And this bird bath that I got from Moss and Mank, as I believe it's the free gift at Moss and Mank. And a lot of you know that that is one of my absolute favorite stores. So of course I had to get the bird bath to put outside the house because it's very fitting, and I love the fact that it has the two birds. They kind of remind me of like bride and grooms, and that's fitting for me, obviously, because I own a wedding agency. So I thought that was super duper adorable. And I had to put this porch swing out here too because I had to make sure there was something on the porch. The porch looked too bare. To put like flowers and potted plants and stuff out here looked okay, but it really clogged up a lot of the prims. So I just put like a porch swing out here, and I thought that was really cute. And then of course, my all-time favorite welcome mat, the Come Back with Wine welcome mat. I've had that near my front door for almost every house that I've lived in Second Life for the past, I don't know, 3 years or so. So I love that welcome mat. But that's pretty much all I did on the outside of the house, guys. I mean, I did not do much at all. Just the bird bath, the porch swing, and the welcome mat is pretty much it for the outside. And I'm not really an outside kind of person in Second Life, especially. Like, I don't hang out outside a lot. I'm mostly inside. So why waste prims on the outside when I'm probably going to be inside the most? So speaking of being inside, why don't we head inside, guys, and check out what we have done, or what I have done with the inside of this gorgeous, gorgeous log home. Alright guys, so walking straight in, we come straight into the living room of the home, and I was able to make it so that it was very stylish yet still pretty roomy, because I don't believe that this initial front room is all that large, so I was kind of stuck on how I was going to set this up as a living room area, because it is probably the largest room in the whole house. So what I basically did is I just put one sofa right here kind of in the center of the room, instead of, you know, a sofa and several chairs, or a sofa and a love seat as most people do, since it's mostly just me and sometimes my husband and sometimes a friend or two. We just, you know, we just kind of sit for a little bit. We don't even sit at all sometimes, you know, so why need all of that furniture when we don't even really sit that much? So I believe, where did I get this? I want to say I got this from Floor Plan, maybe? Let me see. Let me see. Fancy Decor. Okay, I was close. They both start with an F. So yeah, I got this couch at Fancy Decor last weekend during the 50 Linden Friday sale. It was on sale for 50 Lindens. I don't believe it is anymore, obviously, because that Friday is over. But I'm sure that Fancy Decor still does have this sofa. It's called the Harper sofa in blue, and it is the PG version rated, because let's get serious now. I don't get naughty in SL. But yeah, so that is the sofa that I decided to go with, and I thought it really complemented the room. It really makes the sofa kind of stand out against the woodwork in the room, which I thought was really cool. And then of course the cluttered coffee table. As you all know, I love to clutter up my coffee table. So all of the items that you see on this coffee table, minus the tray that the candles and the coffee and the muffin are on. All of this is from Apple Fall, and I believe all of this are gifts, group gifts at Apple Fall, except for the coffee and the muffin here. That is not a group gift. But the candles and the macaroons and the sketchbook and things like that, those are all gifts from Apple Fall. So I thought that was really cool, and I decided to just use those items to clutter up my coffee table because they go so well together, and I'm sure that you agree. The coffee table itself, I know you've seen this before, as I had used this in my Victorian home. So it's the same coffee table that's in the video for my Victorian home tour. And the coffee table is from What Next? It's the Bailey coffee table. I love it. I love the fact that it's gold, and then the top is like a white marble. I'm really starting to get into gold, like the color gold for you know, furnishings and decor and things like that. I don't know, it's just, it's really sharp. I really like it. So that is what I decided to do with my coffee table. And of course over here I have these photos that are from Moss and Mink, and they do have a menu. When you click it, I think you can choose between 2 or 3 different designs that will show up on the frames. And then of course the fireplace, it is the same fireplace that you guys seen in my Victorian home tour, but I just changed the color of the wood and the bricks to kind of match this house better. I absolutely love this fireplace. It has tons of different animations in it as well, which is really cool. It's very high quality. I love it. The flowers here that you see on the floor near the fireplace, and then the basket of flowers over here are also both from Apple Fall. This whole living room is pretty much Apple Fall, I would have to say. These candles are, oh gosh, is this Apple Fall as well? It is. Candles right here also from Apple Fall. I don't know, I went nuts on Apple Fall the other day, guys. I think I spent like $5 the other day at Apple Fall. Seriously, I'm not even kidding you guys. And that would be in Linden dollars, not US dollars, because I'm not that crazy. Let's get real, guys. I don't even think that you can spend 5,000 US dollars at Apple Fall. Like, I don't think they have enough merchandise, to be honest with you. But yeah, and then of course I got this clock. I think it was a gift through What Next. And the photo frames are also from What Next. And of course my TV, which I told you guys before, and it is very, very true. I do it not often, not as often as I want to, let me just say. But when I have some downtime, I do actually watch TV here in Second Life. I park my AVI on the couch or the floor or whatever, and I turn on my Netflix or my Hulu or my Disney Plus or whatever on my TV, and I literally will sit there in Second Life and watch TV, and I'll just kind of zoom into the screen, so it's like I'm just watching it on my laptop kind of thing. But yeah, so I definitely do that. And then I have my kitty over here that a good friend of mine had gifted me a few months back. I still have that. I think it's adorable, so I had to put that back, of course. And then of course the side table, I did have this also in my last house, but I have it decorated differently, like the candles and the giant macaroon and stuff I did not have on the table before, so I decided to move those over there. I thought that was cute. So yeah, that's pretty much the living room. And then you guys can see what I'm talking about as far as when I turned my home to face the landscape instead of the road and the neighbors and stuff like that. So I think that that is so pretty. And especially during sunset, like I was playing around with my wind lights the other day, and I made it so that the sun was actually setting behind this hill, and it was so super pretty. I'll have to take a picture and post it to Facebook or something within the next, couple of days or whatever, to show you guys how pretty it is. It is absolutely gorgeous. And the rubber plants here from What Next, they're not rubber, they're just called rubber plants. Because I love plants. I love flowers, I love plants, I love greenery. I love it. So I had to put those there. I thought that those looked really nice. And then I was going to put something in the center here, but I decided that it would probably look too cluttery if I did. So I decided not to, and I just, left it blank. I think it looks good blank, but let me know what you guys think about that area. Should I put something here in the center of these plants, or just leave it the way it is? And then of course I have the box bench, whatever you'd call it, that was in fact a gift from Moss and Mink during their VIP event last year. So, and then of course my umbrella rack that I had in my last house. So yeah, that is my whole living room, guys. Again, mostly decorated in Apple Fall. A few What Next, a few Moss and Mink items, but mostly Apple Fall. And I think it came out really, really nice, really peaceful, relaxing, gives it a nice feeling of home, I can't wait until the holidays when I can actually put a Christmas tree in here, because let me just say, that is where it will go. As soon as the holidays come around and I put my tree up, it is definitely going in these windows. Provided Linden Labs doesn't come out with another new Linden Home before the holidays and I end up moving again. But who knows? You never know. So yeah, guys, this is my new living room. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you would like to see me, change anything or whatever, I'd be happy to do so and show you what it looks like. So yeah, again, this is my living room in my new log home. And also too, guys, don't forget that you can change the color of your walls and your floors and things like that. There is a menu that is right here by the front door. And when you click it, there's so many different options that you can control, like your door, your windows. You can change the color of your walls, your floors, and you can even put in hex codes or RBGs to change the color of your walls to literally any color that you want. So don't forget, guys, that you can customize the inside, the outside of your cabin or any log home to literally any way you want it to look. Guys, and the next stop is my dining room, and I decided to make this into the dining room instead of the kitchen because to me, to put the dining room off of the living room makes more sense than putting the kitchen off of the living room. I feel like the flow of things should be like living room, dining room, kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. Everybody is different. Everybody does it differently, but I thought it suited best doing it this way. So in my dining room, guys, my dining room is 10,000 times different than my last dining room that I had in my Victorian home. This one also, like the living room, has a lot of things from Applefall. Like this table, for example, every single thing you see on this table, literally everything that you see on this table is from Applefall. The table and chairs themselves is also from Applefall, and the rug underneath is also from, you guessed it, Applefall. And the chandelier above is also from Applefall. So I don't know, I just love it. And I did kind of mimic the setup that they had at Applefall itself for this table and chair set. They had it like set up in a way, and I really like the way they had it set up. So I don't have everything on my table that they had on theirs. Like I have a lot of different items on mine, but I just kind of placed things in the same way to make it kind of look the same. For those of you who have seen this table set at Applefall, you'll know what I'm talking about. I thought it just looked really sharp, so I had to kind of do it that way. And then over here, of course, I have my wine caddy, which I did have in my last house, in the dining room, and then my blessed sign that I got from Moss and Mink, which I am so totally blessed every single day with everything, my second life, my real life, and I can't even tell you how many times I use the word blessed. So I only thought that was fitting to put on my wall. And of course over here we have some decor both from Applefall as well, and this china cabinet or hutch or whatever you call it is also from Applefall. Again, guys, I told you I went nuts there the other day. I was not even kidding when I said that. And then this painting on the wall right here, which I absolutely love. It's gotta be my favorite painting that I own in Second Life. I believe I got this from Moss and Mink. Did I? Oh, I don't know, it's Ariskia or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember where I got this painting, if I'm being completely honest with you, but I love it. That's all I know. And I did have this on my wall in the dining room in the last house. And if you guys remember, the dining room in my last house, also the walls were purple, just as they are now. I love purple walls in a dining room. In real life, in the last home that I owned when I lived in upstate New York, my dining room walls were exactly this color purple. I just loved it. I don't know. So ever since then, like whenever I play The Sims or I remodel, a home in Second Life, I always find myself making the dining room walls purple. I have no idea. I just think it's really sharp and I really, really like it. So yeah, so this is the dining room, guys. Again, mostly decorated and furnished with Apple Fall merchandise, but a few other things here and there like moss and mink, and there's a few plants from What Next. So yeah, again, this is my dining room in my new log home, and I really hope that you guys like the way that this room turned out as well. Alright guys, and now for our last room downstairs, which is the kitchen, which is kind of in the back, which is right here off of the dining room. And this kitchen, you guys, I think came out super duper adorable. The room itself was kind of small. It's the smallest room downstairs. But I just decided to put the kitchen in here because I didn't need a huge kitchen. I originally had a island in here as well, but I took the island out because it just took up too much space. So I figure, I don't really need the island. But okay, so this kitchen set that you guys see, the cabinets, the counters, the sink, the stove, all of that, I actually just bought, I believe it was a new release from Maya's Builds. And this entire kitchen set, guys, literally the entire set cost me 50 lindens. Because as you all know, Maya's Builds are very, very cheap. I would have to say 95% of her builds are only 50 lindens, regardless of size. And she's just incredible. She does an amazing job. And one of my favorite things that Maya's Builds has, or what she does, is that she puts so many different animations in her builds. Like this kitchen set, for example. I'm not going to go through and show them to you guys. I'm sure that you would want to purchase the kitchen set and see for yourself. But there's so many animations in this set, and they're so realistic. There's eating animations, there's cuddling animations, there's cooking animations, baking animations. You can make cookies and make pie and all different kinds of stuff with this kitchen. It is so awesome. The only thing that is here that does not go with this kitchen is the refrigerator. And this refrigerator, I forgot who makes it. Lack. Okay. Lack makes the refrigerator, but this refrigerator came with a whole kitchen set, and I know you guys remember that set because that's the set that I had in my last few houses, actually. But I decided to just not go with the kitchen set itself anymore and, change it up to a new set. But the refrigerator itself, I like the animations, and I love the fact that it's kind of realistic, as far as how it's stocked and the animations in it and things like that. And oddly enough, the refrigerator that came with the Maya's kitchen did not have animations in it, so I just replaced the refrigerator out to this one, and I don't think it looks too bad. But yeah, so that's as far as the kitchen set itself goes. That is a Maya's Build set, and that is 50 lindens. Again, it also came with an island with 2 stools, which have tons of animations in that as well. So definitely check that out. I'll actually put the link below in the description for the marketplace page on where you can actually buy this kitchen set if you're interested in buying it. It's definitely more than worth it since it's only 50 lindens. Can't go wrong with that, guys. So as far as decor, I used the same rug in here as I have in the dining room. I thought it looked really nice. And these plants in here also came with the Maya's kitchen, the plants with the lights in them. I thought that was really pretty. It only came with one, but I just kind of duplicated it and made two of them. So you do get these plants with lights if you purchase the kitchen set itself. And the sign on the wall, the grateful, love, believe, thankful, faith, and blessed, are all words that I absolutely live by. So I seen that and I had to get it, and I thought it looked really nice in here. And then of course my dust bunny apron, which is a gacha, I believe, for the brunch gacha sets. I believe that's the one. Yes, it's the hanging apron for the Dust Bunny brunch gacha set, which I love gachas. I love them so much. I almost have an addiction to buying gachas, and I find myself like reselling some of them because I have like so many of the same gachas, and I give them away too sometimes. Like, I don't know, it's just, I love gachas. And then of course the countertop, I have the pancake recipe. This is from What Next, and you can change this when you click it. It comes with a menu that you can change it to whatever recipe. There's like pancakes, gingerbread cookies, and pie. So I thought pancakes was fitting because gingerbread cookies and pie are more of a seasonal thing, and you know, we're in spring now. So this kitchen rolls decal I fell in love with because I really wish I had this in real life, if I'm being honest. Close the fridge, just roll with it, season with love, kiss the cook, turn off the oven. Kitchens are for dancing. Always wear a pretty apron. And the dirty dishes go in the dishwasher, not in the sink. And what's funny is I always say that to my kids in real life. Always. Because they're always piling dishes in the sink. I'm like, if you are done, rinse it out and put it in the goddamn dishwasher. Seriously. But yeah. And then I have some decor up here too, and I love inspirational sayings and things like that. I love those. I don't know where I got this. I got this on Marketplace, so I'm not really sure if it's... Oh, okay, it's What Next. Wow, okay, I guess I did not know that. Okay, so this is from What Next. These hanging lights here are from Moss and Mink. They come in a set of two where one's longer than the other, but I just made them the same length because I thought that they looked nice over the sink area. And right here we have our strawberry station, you know, seeing how it is almost strawberry season, especially for northerners. And I got this, let's see, the strawberry plant, the bundt cake, and then the strawberries in the colander. I got those all at Dust Bunny. They have like a little section where you can buy all three of them as a set. So I thought those were really cute, and again, it's almost strawberry season, so I thought that suited really well by putting that there. And then the strawberry cake, I believe, was a gift from What Next. Yes, the strawberry, or Victoria sponge cake, I'm sorry, is from What Next. I don't remember if it was a group gift or if I had to buy this, if I'm being completely honest, but either way, it's super adorable. And also, I decided to open the windows in my kitchen. I thought that looked really nice too, being as how there's nobody out back of me at all, except for over the hill, of course. But yeah, so I thought to myself, I don't have to look at the neighbors when I'm standing here doing the dishes or anything, so I might as well just keep my windows open, and thought that was really nice. And then of course my favorite coffee maker over here, which I put this in almost every house that I have because I think it's absolutely adorable. So yeah, that is my kitchen, guys. And again, all of this, well, not all of it, but the kitchen set itself, the cabinets, the counters, the drawers, the stove, the sink, all of that are from Maya's Builds. And then of course, they come with the lighted trees too. So definitely check that out if you guys like this kitchen. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, again, especially for the price. So yeah, here's how I decorated or designed my kitchen in my log home. So again, like the other rooms, I really hope that you guys like how this room turned out. Alright guys, and the last stop on our house tour is going upstairs, and of course I want to show you guys, as I showed you in my last video, I always put like potted plants or flowers or something on the landing of the staircase because I think it looks really nice. A bare staircase landing is boring in my opinion if you really want to get serious. Like, I don't know. I always feel like I have to put some kind of decor on the landing of the staircase. And then of course I have this on the wall as you're coming down the stairs. It's really pretty to look at. I got this actually from Moss and Mink, and the name of it is the Felt Flower Wall Piece. Kind of reminds me of a bunch of like dream catchers, like, you know, connected together. It's super duper pretty. And these plants, let's see, I believe they both came from Hive. Yes, they both came from Hive. So if you want these specific plants, you can hop over to Hive and grab those. So I really thought that was pretty. So heading up the stairs, I decided not to go with a traditional bedroom because I never use bedrooms in SL. Like, I don't ever use like beds or anything like that in SL. So I decided to make this lofty area up here a little different. So in this specific log home, there's just this loft up here. When you come upstairs, there's no like bedrooms or anything like that. It's just this lofty area, which I really love. I think it is absolutely adorable and it's perfect for me. But anyways, so let me just kind of go around the room and give you guys the grand tour because this is probably my favorite room in the entire house, guys. So most of the things that you see up here, yeah, I would have to say like 99% of everything up here is from Moss and Mink. This bathtub is from Moss and Mink, and not only is it absolutely stunning and so detailed and just gorgeous, but it has some really pretty animations as far as, you know, the way you sit and stuff like that while you're in the bathtub. I love it. And these candles I put on the floor, those are also from Moss and Mink. I thought those looked really nice because the bathtub has a lot of gold in it, and the candles have some gold rims, so I thought that was really nice too. And of course the kitty cat and the gift box was a gift from the 2019 VIP Moss and Mink party that they had, and I just changed the tag to keep calm and love Jenny Love. So I think that that's adorable. I thought it looked really cute there. And then of course the decor that I have hanging here above the tub, these heart lights are from Moss and Mink. The Lovely Things shelf, I believe, is actually from Half Deer. Let me just make sure. Yes, that is from Half Deer. And the succulent here is from Moss and Mink, and these tall flowers I believe are also, yes, from Moss and Mink. So again, like this entire corner except for the shelf is totally just everything Moss and Mink. And these shelves here hanging on the wall are also from Moss and Mink. They came with this bathtub set, and like the dining table from Applefall, I did kind of mimic the setup up here for the setup that they have on the display at Moss and Mink for this specific bathroom set, or this bathtub. So I thought that looked really, really nice, and at first I thought maybe it would be a little too cluttered, but once I got it up, I was like, wow, this is really, really pretty. So I'm really happy with the way that looks. These little gold hearts on the walls are also from Moss and Mink. This table and this book over here. This is actually, I believe, a gift from Moss and Mink, the group gift, I believe. These flowers, I think these are from, is it Moss and Mink or Vespertine? Yep, Moss and Mink. The reason why I say Vespertine is because Vespertine actually has a similar set of flowers, so sometimes I get those mixed up as to where those are from. These ferns and, well, the potted ferns, I should say, are from Moss and Mink. This sofa is, again, Moss and Mink, and the name of this is the Chene sofa, and of course that's the PG version because there's, I don't know, I don't ever buy an adult version because I will probably never use it, number one, and number two, the adult versions are more expensive, so why am I going to spend more money on something of the same thing that I'm never going to use as far as the animations go? So I always get the PG version. The ruffled heart rug on the floor is also from Moss and Mink, and of course this comes with a universal HUD so that you can change it to many different colors and patterns and things like that. So that's really pretty, and I just decided to make that so that it matches the blue that I have going on over here. This gorgeous butterfly picture on the wall here is also from Moss and Mink. It's called the Butterfly Art Print. Super pretty. I had to get that. I wicked loved that. And there is like this magazine pile thingy on the floor over here, and that is also from Moss and Mink. I love how they did that. That is super cool. They made it look so realistic in a Second Life way. And then over here, this big plant over here is also from Moss and Mink. So yeah, like 99% of the stuff up here is Moss and Mink. So altogether, this whole house is pretty much made up of Moss and Mink, Apple Fall, What Next, and Half Deer, mostly, for the most part. And then, of course, the Maya's Kitchen downstairs. I was thinking of adding something like kind of in the middle of this loft up here, like kind of like where I'm standing, because this space does look a little empty in my opinion, but I don't know, I feel like it'll just look weird if I put something here, so I just kind of left it the way it is. I thought it looked really nice the way it is. It's nice and organized and clean looking and stuff like that, so I really liked it. But yeah, so this is the way I did the upstairs loft area of my new log cabin. So again, I really hope that you guys like the way that I furnished and decorated this. Again, no need for me to have a bedroom, so I figure why not just do a chill space, you know, with a nice sofa and a relaxing bath and you know, stuff like that, and just really nice decor. So yeah, guys, here is my log home, and again, it has so much potential, and you guys can see how much I furnished this home, and I think I still have like 37 prims left or something. Like, yeah, I have 36 prims left, which is not bad because I can still res down quite a few more things for 36 prims. So you can't beat that. And I left some extra prims on purpose, you know, for holidays and things like that, you know, the 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, things like that, because I'm a decorator for holidays, like huge in real life and Second Life. So I purposely left some prims free so that when a holiday does come around and I want to decorate, I have the amount of prims to be able to decorate without deleting things from my home to make more prims, because I've had to deal with that before. So I don't like doing that, guys. I really don't. So again, that's why I left some prims free. I could have put a little bit more into this house, but I didn't, for that reason. So yeah, guys, this is my log home, and I am just in love with it. And to be honest with you, I hope that Linden Labs takes their time on releasing another new home, because I don't want to move right away. I am just so in love with this home. And I know a lot of you are thinking, well, if they do come out with another Linden home, then just don't move. You can still stay where you are. While that's very true, just like everybody else in Second Life, I'm super curious to see what the new Linden home is going to be like. Not only that, but as a lot of you well know, I make videos on every single new Linden home that is released. So of course I have that obligation to make, a video to keep you guys up to date on that. So there's, several different reasons on why I always switch Linden homes whenever a new one comes out, just like most people do. I was in the Victorian Linden home neighborhood the other day when I was abandoning my home, and I noticed that there was like nobody on the map. Where before there was like so many people on the map, in their homes and stuff. And now that these new log homes are out, everybody is on the map over here now. And it's empty over there in the Victorian home section, and probably the traditional and the houseboat. And I'm not really sure about the houseboat section, but I'm pretty sure it's probably the same. So yeah, guys, again, I really hope that you like the way that I furnished and decorated my house. And if you have any suggestions on what maybe I could have done differently, or what I can replace or add or whatever, definitely let me know in the comments below, and I will try that out and see how it looks, and perhaps send you a photo of how it looks if you have a suggestion. So I'm always up for suggestions. I'm never a closed-minded person when it comes to that, so lay it on me if you have any. And yeah, so I'm loving this house. I really am. And as always, if you like this video or any of my other videos, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, guys, and click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. I'm thinking either tomorrow or Friday I will be doing another video. I know I've been busy this week with videos, guys. It's insane. That's not like me. But there's been a lot going on this week, with the whole Genus project thing, and the name changes that just happened yesterday, and now the new Linden homes. It's been crazy exciting. So yeah, again, either tomorrow or Friday I will be making and uploading a video for the neighborhood tours for the new log homes. So the neighborhood that I'm in, I will do a walk around as I do with all the other neighborhoods, and see what's going on, see how other homes are decorated on the outside, see what kind of community areas they got going on in these neighborhoods, and just see how it's decorated and laid out and things like that. And I'll definitely share that with you guys again either tomorrow or Friday. So be on the lookout for that. And I want to thank you guys for coming with me today to do my house tour and see what I got going on as far as the furnishing and decor in my own Linden home. If you want to show me your Linden home and what you've done on the inside of yours, don't be afraid to send me pictures and things like that. I'd love to see what you all are doing, because everybody is so different and they have different styles and things like that, and I just love seeing that. So again, if you want to share what yours looks like, definitely send me some pictures, guys. My Facebook link is down below so that you can send me pictures directly to my Facebook page if you want, in Messenger. And also my Twitter link is below as well, so that you can send me through there if you want to also. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much. I love you all. I hope you're staying healthy and safe. And again, keep a lookout for the next video, and I will see you guys next time. And remember, keep calm and love Jenny love. See you later, guys.